Hello guys, BB Tech here. Allow me to share this real quick. A friend of mine phone was stolen yesterday. He had messages from his boss. He need to reply before today. And hey, he had no money to get a new phone. So he called me and said, "Hey Ben, you know what? My phone has been stolen. Do you have any other way I can get my Android apps running on my computer before I get a new phone?" And I said, "Oh yes, I have this way to get all your Android apps running on your computer without spending a penny." And I want to share that steps with you guys. App developers had come out with incredible software called Android emulators. These emulators help Android apps run on your Windows or maybe Linux or even Apple OS without spending a penny. Before you continue watching this video, I want you to subscribe to this channel and please comment if you have any question that you want to ask. You can do that on the comment section below. My name is Bibi and I want you to stay to the end of this video for you to be able to do this right but not in the wrong way. Okay, so all you have to do is that you can go to Google and then you can type Android emulators. We have numerous of Android emulators, but my best one has to do with BlueStack. I have Nax, Mimu, and the rest. That is what I'm going to take you through right now and give you the best one you need to download, and that will work for you because we have types of them, but most of them use more CPUs and GPUs. But the best one that I'm going to take you through, I think is the best for you that can support whatever machine you are using and whatever OS you are using at the moment. So you go to Google, as I've opened over here, you can type Android emulators. I just have it right here. Okay, before recording this, I had already opened my website, one of my best website, that have all these informations. So I have it over here, and then this is 15 best Android emulators for PC and Mac of 2021. So when you come down here, we have the best Android emulators for PC and Mac, starting from BlueStack, Mumu, we have LD Player, Nax, we have Android Studio, Phoenix, we have ARCon, we have Prime OS, we have Bless OS, we have Remix OS Player, Game Loop, and then so on and so forth. I want us to talk about the perfect one, the one I think is best for me, that works very best for me and other people. The very first one that I recommend is BlueStack. BlueStack is one of the best so far, and then you can get Mimu. You can also get Nox, or you can get LD Player. I know we have a lot over here, but some of them are for games. Just like this one, it's a game loop. So just as the name is, game loop, it's just for games. We have Mumu. Mumu is for games. If you want to run Android, games on your computer, you can just get these ones. BlueStack can run these Android games as well, and it does it the best way. You can get this one because it can run all your Android apps, and it helps you download all your Android apps through the Google Play Store. It's quite unfortunate that Apple OS don't really have these emulators. They do have emulators, but it's for just app testing and a whole lot of these kind of things. There are so many ways that somebody would want to store these emulators on their computer. When talking about developers like this, app developers may be trying to test their application before shipping it out. Gamers, on the other hand, may want to use a mouse and keyboard on their games. Maybe you just want to have it, or maybe you had a problem with your phone and you want to find ways and means to get your apps running before you get a new one. In any case, Android emulations on PC is possible. It's a lot easier than it is used to be. One thing that is quite unfortunate is that Microsoft is now allowing native Android app use starting in Windows 11 through the help of Amazon App Store. Windows 11 will be launching on October 6, 2021. So I think that before then, and your phone might be, missing as I'm talking to you right now, or maybe has been stolen. That you can't wait for August 6th to be able to, install all your Android apps on your computer. And then, hey, it has its own requirement, and maybe you might not have, your PC might not meet the requirement. So I think that you need to get these emulators right now so that you can still have your Android app running on your computer. The very first one I recommend to you is BlueStack. You can also try LD Player or Nax, or you can even try Mimo. Each other one that you feel, you can just try them out. You can open them, read some few things about them, and whatever works for you, you can pick it up. So already I have opened BlueStack over here. The website is beautiful, as you can see over here. It is good, it is legit. Nobody is going to steal anything from you. It's just to help you get all your Android apps running on your computer without spending a penny. This is free and anybody can download for free without paying anything to anybody. You don't really need any high speed machine or anything like that. Once you have Microsoft 7 over here, Microsoft Windows 7, as you see, then above over here, processor, either Intel or AMD processor, you can run it. You have RAM of at least 4 gig, and then you have the hard disk of 5 gig free space. You can run BlueStack, and then you can get all your Android app and running in no time. So all you have to do is that just click on the download BlueStack over here, and it's going to download. This is not an offline download, it's going to be online. So you're going to download it and it's going to take you. Just let me do that, even though I have already done that. So let me just come here and then go to downloads. Now let me look for programs, and then I can here is it. Voila, here's it. So BlueStack, you can just click on BlueStack right here to start running. Okay, so when the moment you click on launch, it's going to install. It has opened mine. I have mine installed already, so it just opened mine. But this is how it is. You can see how it is right now. And one of the favorite thing I like about these emulators is that it helps you to choose phones. It is funny though, but it helps you to choose whatever phone you want to choose. What I'm using right now is Samsung S21 Ultra, and that is what I'm using here right now. So you can see the performances, the performance over here. CPU allocation, you can just choose whatever cores you want to use, whatever computer you're using, whether you have 4 cores or 6 cores or 8 cores. You can use whatever you want to use. This machine has 6 cores, but as I'm talking to you right now, I'm using 2 cores, as indicates over here. This is my settings. I've given it to you. I don't know the type of computer you are using and the cores you are using, but this works best for me. Maybe 4 cores will work best for you, or even more, depending on your cores and your computer you are using. Okay, so the memory we have over here is I have 1800 over here, and then here should always be a default, and then you have to leave this one on tick and then let it be as it is. You can come here and display. You can have it in the portrait way, or even have it in the landscape way. You have ultra wide, that is wide, and custom. You just have to go and set it a way you want it to be in terms of size. So when you come here, so I have it here 1080 by 1920. That is the portrait way, but the other way around is going to give you the landscape way. This is what works best for me. In the pixels, I use 240 PDI, DPI. You don't really have to know this. It's not that really important. And you can just let it be here or even be here, but just know what you want depending on your machine. This machine is actually a fast machine, so I can use it without having any problem. But if you know you're going to have a problem, what you have to do is just choose a 160, that is the low, and it's still going to work for you. Each other one you choose is going to work for you, or you can choose 240. But if your machine is higher, you can go for 320, and then you wouldn't have any problem using your machine. So the mouse cursor, you can leave it always here, or you can choose BlueStack, but I recommend leaving this one. So we are done with this one. You can come to graphics. When it comes to graphics, we have the graphics engine mode. You can take compatibility or performance, just leave it at compatibility. And then, we have the graphics renderer. We have OpenGL, because this machine is an AMD machine. So it's opening when you have a NVIDIA is CUDA, but you really just have to leave it here. You don't have to bring it to DirectX. And the interface, just leave it at auto. It works fine. Software decoding, you can just leave it at where it is now. And hey, don't set anything, just leave it over here. The preferences, you can come here. That is when you're going to set whatever language that you have. And hey, one of the best things that I love about this kind of software is that it gives you the opportunity to set your languages. And the language, I have English over here. We can choose Arabic, we have Dutch, we have Espanol, we have French. So whatever you want to use is perfect. And here you can just take to this point, or however you want to use it. So here, media folder, you just choose wherever your files you want to store your files. When it comes to photos, my photos is over here, and I want to save my photos on my default photos of the computer. That's I've left it over here. We have enable BlueStack to access Windows pictures and document folders. Yes, it is on, because I would like to share some stuff from the Windows. I like sharing stuff from the phone to the Windows, and from the Windows to the phone. It's very important. That's the reason why we are using this. Okay, because most of the things that we want to use is not on this phone. Some of them might be on your computer, or maybe you want to pull some songs from your computer here and send through WhatsApp, or maybe send some pictures from your computer through WhatsApp. We get them, all of them, done over here. So let's come to devices. So this is where you're going to choose whatever phone you want to use. So now I'm using Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Okay, I said S21 Ultra. Okay, sorry about that. We have a Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. We have Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. We have Samsung S8 Plus. We have Xperia, Sony with a Sony Xperia XZ. So we can choose any of them. And then the network operator is Rogers. I don't know whether I'm going to have something different, but what I have over here is Rogers, and it works perfectly fine for me. So we have shortcuts too over here. This is some of the shortcuts that the app has already. You can change it to whatever you want it to be, but I just want to leave this because it's not that important to me. You can come to advanced. I just want you to leave everything like this, and you're fine with it. Nothing is going to happen over here, because they've even given you instructions that turn on Android debug, bridge off after debugging. Leaving it on can compromise the security of your system, and I don't think you really want to tamper with anything over here. And this is there about, if you want to read more about BlueStack, you can get it done over here. So that is it. You can close it over here, and one thing you're going to have whenever you install this app is we're going to have Play Store. It is kind of a sensible, because that is where you're going to download all your Android apps. I know you'll be thinking whether Apple has this, but all the ones that Apple has is just for app testing, and then programmers using it, and I don't recommend to you downloading any of this. But hey, I know WhatsApp runs on all devices, whether Android, whether Linux, whether Apple OS. You can run all your Androids. If only, one of the things that I keep telling my friends is that anytime you are using WhatsApp, make sure you back up your files to the Google Drive, so that anytime your phone is not with you anymore, you don't have access to it anymore, you can pull your files without having any problems. So once your phone is being missing, once you don't have your phone with you anymore, when your phone is stolen, you just come here. For the first time, you just log in your account. I have my account login here already, so you can also log in your account before you're gonna open. But one thing, whatever network you use over here, that is what this is also going to use. So it is going to use be here as a Wi-Fi. It's going to be here as a Wi-Fi. So you just have to make sure that you have internet connection running over here, running. And then once your internet connection is running here, you don't have to do anything over here. You don't have to go to settings to set any other thing. All you have to do is that once it's running over here, when you open your apps, it's going to work without setting any other thing. So you come here, you just have it over here. You're gonna have this as well. It has all games. So if you're a game person and you love to play games, you can open this app for games that you want to download. So you can have it over here. You can also have these are some of the things you're going to have. You're going to have camera. You're going to have settings. And one thing about this is that the camera is going to use your laptop camera, or maybe if you have a cam. External cam is going to use the external cam, so you can take images with it, or you can even make video calls through your cam. It has Chrome, it has this media file. So when you click on the media file, as I've done, it's going to open in a landscape way. This is where you can pull all the things that you want to pull. So you have it over here, import from Windows, and you can also export to Windows, whatever you want to do. When you are done, you can just click over here, and then it comes back to whatever position or orientation that it was before. So I have few apps running on them. You can see I have Mind Games right here. I have this game that I play if in case I want to just have some fun. I have so all the apps I have over here is over here. So I have my WhatsApp over here. It just has the normal WhatsApp we have. These are the normal WhatsApp. You can also install whatever numbers that you want to install over here. And you may not have contacts. So what you just have to do is that just go to your Play Store and type contacts. You have your contact right here. It is loading. Let's wait for it to load. I think you have your contact right here. So we have contacts. You have this over here. You have Truecaller. You have contact from Google, the one that I have on this phone right now. So you can download it and then use it anytime you want to use it. So you can just open it. It will bring all your contact. And one thing, it is very, very important that when you have Android phone or whatever devices you are using, you have to link all your numbers to your Google account in case you lose your phone. That whenever you log in, you can get, you see, I have all my numbers over here, so I don't really have to worry about where to get my numbers. Once that I click here, I log in, you see, my email is over here, and that is all I need to get the app running without facing any problem. So that is what we all have to do. So I have all my contact. If I want to call somebody, and I can't call anybody over here, so what I can do is I can get a small phone. In Ghana we call it yam. You can get a yam, and then whatever number you need, you can just take it from here. Click on it, and the number is going to open. Okay, that is it. So the number is going to open, and once the number open, you can dial it on your small phone and call whoever you want to call. But if you want to you want to WhatsApp anybody, you want to chat with anybody, even if you need Instagram or whatever it is, you can use this here, guys. So this is what I have for you today. I want to subscribe to this channel, share your comment. If you have any challenges, just hit me up in the comment section, and I'm gonna make sure I reply any of you. So this is what I have. BlueStack is my favorite, but you can also choose whatever you want to choose, whatever works for you. You can just read around them. You have LD player, you just can read around them. If you want Mumu, fine. You want Memu, fine. If you want make your own, that is fine. Whichever that will work for you, just have to get that one. So that is it. This is BlueStack over here. You can watch few things about it or even read more about it over here to get whatever you want to get. We have the player, as I said, you can read more about them, and then whichever one you want to download, you can get them running. But I recommend BlueStack to you. Memu, I have the LD player, the Nax, you can get any of them. It will work fast and good for you. Just knowing the machine that you have, and then know that okay, this is my machine, this is the requirement, and it can run all this emulator that I wouldn't have any problem. Hey, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to this channel, and please you can share this for other guys to also watch in case they also have problems. They can watch this video and get this emulator running on their window, just as you also have it running on your window. If you miss something, you can just go back and then watch this video anytime you want to watch, so that you don't miss anything. Baby here, thank you for watching.